Ladies and gentlemen, Gigi Datome. Hey Gigi, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. You?
We're just doing fine. So, how is life going in Istanbul and Turkey for you?
Very good. This is my fifth season in Istanbul with Fenerbahce, so everything going well.
How about Turkish learning? How's Turkish learning going?
A little bit every day, trying to survive with people that don't understand English.
And how long do you spend a week for Turkish learning?
Honestly, recently I'm not studying a lot. I should be back on my books, but I try to find some time, especially on the road, on the plane, on the hotel room, to spend some time on the books and learning something new.
And how do you think you can speak Turkish well?
I can survive. It's level, first level, I can say.
And what's your favorite Turkish word which you use every single day?
Teşekkürler for sure, but I see that also kolay scene is very appreciated, and when I can I use it a lot.
And what is your favorite Turkish slang?
Bad word, no, it's not really bad word, but I use especially to one of my teammates, a shoulder check.
And which Turkish word is the hardest for you to pronounce?
The words that I know I can pronounce. Those that I don't know, I don't know.
And can you repeat what I say after me? Şebin Karahisarlılaştıramadıklarımızdan mısınız?
Şerika mesela tokacaman sande zaten. No, I
And
can't.
what's your favorite Turkish food, Gigi?
Turkish food, I say baklava,
Döner or köfte,
doner,
börek or gözleme,
börek,
kadayıf or künefe,
künefe,
pizza or pide,
pizza,
pasta or risotto,
pasta,
wine or champagne,
wine,
still water or sparkling water,
still water,
coffee or tea,
coffee, espresso,
protein or carb.
carb.
And Gigi, can you describe Turkish people in 3 words?
Turkish people are warm, are chaotic, proud.
And what are the 3 common things about Turkish people and Italian people?
I would say warm, chaotic, and yes, and proud. We are pretty similar.
And originally, where are you from, Gigi?
I'm from Sardinia.
And what is the first thing comes to your mind when I say Sardinia?
Home.
What is the
Sardinia
first
home.
thing you do when you go to Sardinia?
I go home for sure. Usually I go in the summertime, so I also, as soon as I can, I go to the sea.
And let's push to tempo again. Asian Sea or Mediterranean Sea?
Mediterranean.
Sailing or diving?
Sailing.
Sunbath or hiding in the shadow during holidays?
Sunbath.
What is the first thing comes to your mind when I say Siena?
Siena, when I was kid, and I had a lot of dream and a lot of desire to become a basketball player.
And what is the first thing comes to your mind when I say Rome?
Special moment of my life, 5 years there, a lot of good memories, friends, and my favorite city.
And which one attracts you most, Gigi? History of Italy or history of Ottoman Empire?
I should know more about Italian history. For sure I can learn a lot about Ottoman Empire.
And do you remember the first time you had your first basketball?
No, the ball, no, I was really too little.
And do you remember your first game?
Yes, the first game I was, I think, 5, 6 years old, I remember this.
And what is the most inspiring basketball story for you?
Most inspiring. Every story that has work behind, has struggle, and then brought to some kind of success inspired me a lot.
Gigi, what does success means for you?
Success is my goal, my teammates' goal. When you wake up, make you want to stand up and go to do something.
And what are the 3 most important things you need to be successful?
Hard work for sure, be in the gym a lot, patience and motivation, motivation.
You really have a very good, successful career, but have you ever felt stuck at some point, felt insecure or unconfident?
Yeah, for sure. Every season come these moments, yes.
And how do you stand up and start winning?
Oh, the good thing is that I've been there different times, and always there is no secrets, like I said before. Only with work you can improve your moment, your confidence. So just go to the gym and put in some work.
And what does self-confidence means for you?
That's very important, crucial to be successful also.
Who is the most self-confident guy in Fenerbahce, do you think?
I think Bobby Dixon, also Kalinic, Bobby and Kalin, I would say.
And who is the most self-confident player ever whom you played against as an opponent?
Maybe, yes, I think Kobe Bryant.
And how would you describe Fenerbahce in 3 words, Gigi?
Fenerbahce is my life now. Fenerbahce is a religion in Turkey, and Fenerbahce is, I feel also like home now.
And the same for Fenerbahce fans, again in 3 words.
Are loyal, warm. They love us, we love them, so there is a love relationship with it between us and the fans.
Is there any story about number 70?
the team where I was born in Sardinia. I was born in 1970, so that's why I used 17 to remember where I come from.
Yellow or blue?
Blue.
NBA or EuroLeague?
Different. EuroLeague, because the player I am now, of course, EuroLeague.
And what is your signature move, Gigi?
Signature move.
Yes. Can you show us?
Yes, of course. This hook, left. Nice to score. No, I don't know my signature now. 3-point shot maybe.
And how would you define yourself as a player, Gigi?
As a player, I try to play hard, to be smart on the court, and to do everything the team needs from me to win.
And how would opponents define you as a player?
I don't know. I hope they think I'm dangerous. This is what I hope.
And how does coach define you as a player?
This we should ask coach to be in the yeah, a good shooter for sure. Experienced player, and yes, he gave me the responsibility, so I feel his trust. But I cannot say what he thinks about me.
And do you remember the best moment of your career, Gigi?
Yeah, for sure, when we won EuroLeague with Fenerbahce in Istanbul, that was the best moment for sure.
And what about the worst one?
Worst one, the years in Italy when I was looking for my opportunity and I couldn't find it. I was pretty frustrated, but as I said before, I kept being patient, kept working, and then opportunity came, and then everything was okay.
And what was the first thing you Googled about Turkey right after you had Fenerbahce transfer request?
I don't know, maybe attaché here to see what it was.
And what did you find?
No, just to see which side of Istanbul was attaché here.
You know, Fenerbahce fans are all crazy and they always shout and sing something during the games. Do you have any favorite ones?
Of course, when they sing my name is very exciting. For sure, that makes me very happy every time.
Can you sing it for us?
Oh, 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 Gigi Datome. La, 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 la. That was nice.
And finally, Gigi, let's talk about Coach Obradovic, but in one word. Can you tell him in one word?
Obradovic is Obradovic. A leader is our leader for sure.
And one thing that Coach Obradovic loves most?
Success, to work hard, to be serious, but also he likes to enjoy life. He knows that basketball is not the most important thing in life. Also, if it's very, very important for us.
One thing that Coach Obradovic hates most?
He hates when his players make stupid decisions on the court.
What's the best thing you heard from Coach Obradovic?
All the time he talks about basketball, of course, and he knows a lot of basketball. Also, I like a lot when he takes some time to talk about life to us, and he also is very inspiring when he talks about life.
And what's the worst thing you heard from Coach Obradovic?
When he's angry and he speaks Serbian, I don't understand much, but for sure something bad.
But you sense that he's a little bit angry, I guess.
Yes, exactly. When he's all red and he speaks Serbian is something bad for sure.
And are you interested in football, Gigi?
Not much, honestly, not much.
Is there any team that you support in Italy?
I was born like Juventus fan. I have more sympathy for Rome because I lived there in 5 years and I have friends playing for Rome, so I'm happy from wins.
Can you name the top 3 players in history of Italian football?
Let's say Baggio, Del Piero, Buffon.
And top 3 players in Italian basketball history?
Meneghin, Basile. Oh, there are many really.
Yeah.
We had great players. Myers for sure.
And what's the last book you have read?
Last book I've read is Eleanor Oliphant. Is very good. It's in Italian, so I don't know the translation.
And what are your 3 favorite books you can recommend for the subscribers?
Shantaram, I always recommend. Count of Monte Cristo. Life from Keith Richards.
And what about your book, Giochi come sono?
Gioco come sono.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means I play the way I am. It's coming in Turkey, I think in December, January.
That's perfect news. So how did you came up with the idea of publishing a book?
I had always in mind to do it. I didn't know when to do it. They convinced me to do it now because it was got good momentum. And also, I don't feel myself at the end of my career, but I know, I spent a lot of years between youth program and 10 years in Italy. I mean, professional in Italy, 2 years in NBA, 4 years in Turkey. So there were a lot of things to say, and I talk a lot about extra basketball, let's say basketball behind the scenes, and my life, of course.
And what's the best autobiography for you that you have read?
Life of Keith Richards, for sure. Okay, Open by Agassi. It's very good and very famous.
We're getting close to the end. What is the last movie you have watched?
Yesterday I watched a pretty old movie with very famous with Matt Damon and Robbie Williams. I don't remember.
Was it Good Will Hunting?
Yes, Will.
Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, exactly. Will Good.
That's an old one.
Good hunting.
Good Will Hunting, I
Yes,
guess.
this one. Yes.
And your 3 favorite movies of all time? That's a hard one.
Yes. Into the Wild for sure. I'll put Back to the Future trilogy. Third. Recently I liked Inception a lot, but I don't know if one of my favorite. No, I must find something.
Gigi, if you were a movie character, who would you be?
I never thought about it. Back to the Future, I would like to be like myself, but be able to
Marty
travel in
McFly?
the time. Yes, that would be enough.
And if you would have a superpower, what would it be?
Time traveler. I would love to.
And you would travel to...
70s, 80s, New York, where my favorite music was played. That I think was a good place where to be.
Okay, so we came to end. So what's your plan for the rest of the day?
Yesterday, what time is it? Grab a lunch, come back in the gym, be ready to practice, and then we have a dinner with the fans tonight, so it's a pretty special day.
And by the way, what's your favorite spot in Istanbul?
I like Karakoy a lot, Cihangir I like a lot, and Moda if I want to stay closer to Ataşehir.
I think we should go now, but
Okay.
thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Grazie
Thank you.
mille.
Bye, ciao.
Ciao ragazzi.